up? Gears of War 4! Let's go!
Yo, this is your boy Grim Reaper 13 from Grim Gaming, and today we're going to be checking out Gears of War 4 Horde mode. I'm going to be trying to give you guys some quick tips and tricks on how to kind of like get through this and basically survive and thrive with your teammates. And this is basically, I'm going to be doing it with some randos. I would usually kind of collaborate with my boy Flex G7 from G7 Games. Check him out on YouTube, but he's not here at the moment. So first off, let's go ahead and start off with the 5 classes you can start off as. You have 5 classes. You got the engineer, the heavy, the scout, the sniper, and the soldier. Basically, you just want to choose whatever you like to, whatever you prefer, because each class has its own set of weapons. I like using soldier because I like to start off with the lancer and the Nasher and the snub pistol. There's, if you choose the engineer, you can start off with the enforcer, and then you have the repair tool, which is good. This one has the retro lancer, the boom shot, that's heavy. The scout has the retro and the Nasher. Everything has its own way of kind of, how do I say, giving you an edge. The long shot and the marks that comes with the sniper. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the soldier. Now the other another thing is to use your little upgrade cards that you have here. So I'm gonna go actually. What am I gonna use here? I'm gonna do that. I haven't used that. I've unlocked a couple different upgrades here, and as you rank up your class, you could unlock more space to put more upgrade cards. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It looks like we're going to gridlock. I've actually never done this one. I would say it should be interesting because I've never done Horde on this one. I've done Horde on like 3 or 4 different other maps. But anyways, yes. So the classes, making sure you have your upgrades the way you want them. Basically play it to how you would want to play. Now everyone here usually goes for engineer when you start off. An engineer is good, but when you have too many engineers, it's not good. You need to try to see what your other teammates have. Oh, and we got some low level people here. It's alright, we'll carry them. Let me see if I can get to the fabricator first. So when you start off, you have to try to get to the fabricator and from there set it up. As soon as you pick up the fabricator and drop it somewhere, the waves start.
Moving the fabricator!
I'm gonna help him out. And as soon as you pick up the fabricator, you take it somewhere.
Moving the fabricator! And
right now, I guess the best place to set it up here, you gotta set it up somewhere that will be safe. We set this up here, we can, all we have to do is watch these both sides and we should be good. Now it's set up. Starting off, I like setting up, barricades. That's the best, smartest thing to do. What are we gonna do? So we need the one here and one over there. I believe we don't have enough for another one. But once you set it up, if everyone touches the fabricator, I think it gives you 1,000 power points. And you can start building from there. Every map has 2 ammo boxes that you can get. So just kind of basically hit left button to see where they're at, so to familiarize yourself with it, so you can get to them quicker. And basically, if you want to re-up on ammo, you can know where they're at already. Every round usually starts off with these little shock trackers. Basically, their objective is to kind of go to where you have your stuff at and destroy them. Now, a good way to start, another good tip here is that you were able to use it and do this trick in every gear. So if you're familiar to gears, it's probably not a new trick for you. But the best thing to do when you have grenades is set them up places that you know that they're most likely gonna walk through. I'm gonna set this up here because I feel like they would walk through there. And if they decide to walk down here, I'm gonna set this up here. So now I set up my grenades there. Where's the? Here it is. The shock trackers always, every time you destroy one, they dropped why are you moving the fabricator? So then you'll have these people who just want to be funny and move things. Leave it there. Anyways, so once you kind of another trip is once you destroy these oh, they're all spawning over there. Once you destroy them, you gotta make sure you pick up the power points, because you'll go a whole round, and if you don't pick up the power points, they will go to waste. And another trick, more of a tip, if you want to help out your teammates on telling them where they're at, hit left button and it'll mark them, and that way they know where it's at. See, they've been picking up the power point, so that's good. See, and my grenade got the shock tracker, which that's kind of what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to go around to where you have your setups and kind of activate them and destroy them. But anyways, so you got the grenade trick, you got the ammo. Make sure you pick up all the power points. And from what I'm heard, I don't know if it's true or not, that the engineer actually gets more points to, when you pick up the power points. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I don't think it is. But anyways, as soon as you pick up your points, you got to make sure you bring them back to the fabricator, or else you can't use them. Now, the good thing is that everyone, let me set this up here and here. The good thing is that you all share the fabricator points. So, there's one there. Oh, they're all coming from this side. So even though I barely didn't get any points that last round, most of them got it for me. Now what they have to do is basically bring it back. Bring it back to the fabricator so we can use them. If they keep it on themselves, then we basically can't use them. There we go. See, I haven't been getting much points. It looks like Donnie 505 has been getting most of the power points and has not taken them to the fabricator. Now, I've also seen that if you collect a certain amount of points and keep them on you and then take them, then you get kind of like a bonus. All right, so here are the ammo boxes. Make sure, like I said, memorize where they're at. Now, as you guys saw, there's a bonus objective. Make sure you keep an eye out for this and try to work with your teammates to try to get these bonus objectives, because they give you supply drops and they're kind of a big deal when it comes to helping you out, you know, with the next level. They usually spawn right next to wherever you have the fabricator at. Let me see, we have a minute and 45 seconds. So I believe, I'm not sure if it's finished a round. Oh, damn. Good stuff. See what he did? He activated. I kind of hurt myself on that one. Woo! Let's go. Oh, man. They're really hurting me right now. And these ones are a pain in the ass. You gotta take out the shield, and as soon as you take out this shield, you actually gotta destroy them. They're the ones that are gonna cause you most damage. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and create this here, just cause. There we go. Now this is basically 100%. Well, not 100%, but it's pretty. There it is, guys. The last one. Finish them off. Actually, I'm a pretty big fan of these, where is it at? The M-bars, I think it's called. It's kind of like a sniper rifle, but it charges up. They're pretty strong. So I'm actually going to switch over. Should I switch my Ember? No. No, you know what? I'm not going to switch it, because it naturally comes pretty good for close combat. Now these Sentinels, they always have a weapon on them. Make sure that you kind of grab them. They're pretty good to not, you know, waste your own ammo. I always grab it. See, we actually completed the wave. certain amount of time, and we got the supply drops. Now this person up here opened up one of the supply drops, which was a whole bunch of grenades. And now they opened up both supply drops, which is not going to help us out too much. But this is what we're going to do here.
Drop its shield! Time out! Go inside!
Go ahead and use this up real quick.
What's this road? Shield is down! Direct 1-2.
Alright, so that's that.
Let's do this. 5 left. Frag out!
And executions always get you extra points as well. There's a trick right there. You can always kick those trackers back. There you go.
Suppression mode initiated.
There we go. I try to use these the grenades because they were from the supply drop, and if you open up the box, it's always better to save them, because if you open up the box, by the end of that round, they will disappear. So I try to use as much as I can, because now most of them are actually going to be gone. What's it called? Got these power bones. I feel like I really should change. Nah, I'm okay. Gonna go ahead and set this up here. Set that up there. And grab these right here on the floor. So it'll be more of a... Oh, we gotta... Okay, so someone just upgraded to a weapons locker. This one here is actually good to stow weapons that you want to save for later, that you don't want to use right now. Let me actually take these guys out. I try to take out the shock trackers before they oh crap. There you go. I try to take out any enemies before they get up to the barricade, because I don't want them to put any damage on the barricade, because I don't know if any of us are engineers. I'm not quite sure. He's down.
Unit attacking.
There we go. Get as many points as I can. Yeah. So see, the Nash is really, really great for close combat. It's basically kind of like a one-hit kill if you get real close and aim for the head. And even if you don't aim for the head, sometimes it's mostly a one-hit kill. So I kind of saved that. Ooh, I missed it. Active reloads are a pretty big deal in this game. If you're not familiar with the Gears franchise. Is he getting the points? Yes, he is. Alright, so that's good. I'm gonna get this points over here. And there's another one over here. I believe also what I like doing is, let's say you're very close to ending the round. I like to get these ammo boxes before the round ends, because at the start of each round or wave, the ammo boxes kind of respawn again. So that way you can get it, and then it's, you know, right at the end of the wave, and then as soon as it's done, it'll come back again. Okay, now we got pouncers. Pouncers can be a pain, but I have learned a trick that if you wait for them to charge at you or pounce at you, did I say charger? It's pouncer, my bad. If you wait for the pouncer to pounce at you, you could dodge out of the way and actually... Oh crap. I did not even know this was happening over here. Now, as you can see, that we had a teammate that was down. Best thing to do is to always... Oh crap. to try to pick them up. But if you can't pick them up, the good thing that they added in this game is that you can pick up their dog tags. So that is a plus. So I will show you guys here. If you can't get to them in time to pick them up, you can pick up their dog tags, take it back to the fabricator, and you will bring them back into the fight. So that's a big plus in this game. But of course, you always want to try to pick them up before they die, just like that. Oh, did I pick up a Mark, son? Oh, he died. I thought I picked him up. I think instead of picking him up, I actually switched weapons. That can be a thing. I wish they can fix it to where you can actually, instead of, you know, picking him up by using X, you can actually press like a different button. So that way you're not picking up a weapon when you're trying to revive them. Because in crucial moments, right now that wasn't too bad, but in a crucial moment, that would have sucked. So I have the Mark set and the Lancer. I think I'm going to switch to the boom shot and see how this right here, I can stow the weapon right here. So I'm going to stow that with the weapon there. Where's the Mark at? Go ahead and take that. And wave 8. So we covered. Always try. Okay, we got another bonus objective. Basically, get 7 headshots. The Pouncer can be BITCH. So I would always try to go for him. Whoa. Okay, we got a. Boom shot. Headshot. See, I got 1 headshot. 2 headshots. See, I don't think they actually realize. Okay, no, one of them does. Good stuff. There we go. We got the supply drop. Alright, cool. Here we go. Make sure you always keep an eye out. Now, hopefully they don't actually open up these supplies. Not yet. Yep. See, he opened up the supply. Some of them sometimes they have nothing, and sometimes they have something that's really good. Let me help him out real quick. He's getting overrun over here. Your butt over here, boy. Why are you running? Why are you running? Woo! So that was wave 8. Yeah, like I said though, if you wait for those supply drops to actually, if you wait, just leave them there, they won't disappear if you don't open them, and that's actually the best way to do things. Let me set this up here. Let's set these up. And like I said, you know, use the grenade tricks. You can actually set them up everywhere. And that's actually really good to just kind of get unsuspecting enemies. That works also as well for versus mode. Now, I don't know what he's doing over here. He just got a sentry, but this is going to get destroyed right here. Get him. Active reload. So, as you see, I always go for that active reload. And whenever I see a whole bunch of them coming my way, I always go, for the most part, I go for whoever's closer. But I go for whoever is the... Oh crap, drop shot. That, oh, okay, you're really gonna have to watch out for this guy here. Drop shots are probably the worst in Horde mode because they go just get you out of nowhere. Drop shots, mulchers are okay, you can hide. They give you time to basically hide. Alright, it was about to get destroyed, so what I did there is I pulled it out before it got destroyed.
Down in front.
Because once it gets destroyed, then you would have to basically pay for it again. Now hopefully the engineer, because we do have an engineer. See, and as I'm doing stuff over here, I'm actually getting kills with the grenades that I put out there. And execution points are always a good plus too, because you get a lot of extra points for executing them. That's also a plus as well. So if you ever get the chance to actually do an execution move, do it. It gets you extra points, but not all the time. I mean, you don't want to have to be caught trying to do an execution move on someone and they kill you because you're executing someone. Now, also, after every 10 waves in Horde mode, you always have to fight a boss battle.
Always use more.
Sorry, sir, but I kind of needed that one, and I'm kind of pulling the weight around here right now. Buzzkill. Now, these weapons are always good to grab. The Buzzkill, there's also the Mulcher. They're like the big heavy weapons that you can carry with both hands, and you don't waste any of your ammo. Now, if someone could actually fix this one here, it'd be perfect. Now, the boss wave, here's the boss. This one is a pain. You have to be careful with this. The Snatcher will actually snatch you up and put you in the belly, and it gives you a little bit of time to actually get your teammate out of the belly. Oh crap. See? And now if you tap on A once you're down,
I'm bleeding out.
it would actually help you. There we go. It actually helps you move faster.
Oh, what's the matter? You hurt?
As of right now, I am not playing with the good teammates at the moment. So, wow. Yeah, we're probably not going to survive this here, but we will try our best. And like I said, this is a good spot up here because it's kind of closed off. And for the most, oh, okay. So the Snatcher grabbed them. Shoot, if you shoot out the stomach. See if I can get this to happen up in here. If you shoot at the stomach, the teammate actually comes out, and you're able to actually revive him like that. And we're nowhere near finishing this round. So as they're taking out that, I'm trying to take out the grub. The things about boss battles here is that they're trying to distract you. Come on, pick him up, pick him up. They try to distract you by looking at the boss, and then these smaller grubs will take you out. So make sure you have at least a couple guys on the boss. And like I said, if you're working as a teammate, oh, here comes a drop shot. If you're working as as a team, it's always great to call out. There we go, perfect. Call out where the boss is at. And as right now, I'm the last man standing. I revive both. I mean, help these guys up, and I can revive this guy. Crap. Take him down. A lot of fire there. Ah, he's down over here. Yeah, I'm gonna get owned over here. Hopefully I can do this right here. Grab somebody back. Yeah, I figured we're not gonna survive this. And we died on the wave 10. That's because I'm basically by myself. Everybody quit, and that's one of the downfalls that I would say in this game is that happens. A lot of people kind of tend to quit early, so if you're gonna do Horde, it's good to just kind of like find a good group of people to help you out with. Let me go ahead and back out here, because if not, wait a minute. Yeah. If not, then you're just gonna end up being by yourself, just kind of how I am right now, and that's never fun, playing by yourself. Your Horde is kind of meant to be playing as, to work together. But so far, that's kind of all the tips and tricks that I have right there. You know, basically the classes, pick the class that you want to have, set up the fabricator somewhere that you know is going to be somewhere that you can kind of like hide out at, and you know, set it up to where you can actually defend yourself from people. Oh, and I leveled up. Make sure you get the right upgrades for your class, and since I just leveled up to level 3, I can have a second upgrade now. Make sure you revive your teammates, and if you can't get to them in time, make sure you get their cog tags and get them. I believe the first time that you bring back someone from the dead is free, and the second time it actually charges you per wave. So each wave you get one free, you know, revive or whatever, so to speak. And boss battles, basically keep an eye out for the small grubs. Don't always focus on the big one, like the big boss. Like you have a couple people on the big boss and then the rest taking out the small grubs that are coming at you, because those are the ones that will actually finish you off quicker than the boss. I believe the boss, if he gets too close, yes, but just make sure you kind of always have the eye in the, you know, your peripherals, make sure where he's at. But you know, just kind of always take out the grubs. And that's kind of all the tricks, well, tips and tricks that I have for Horde. Hopefully we have a video coming out soon for Versus, but Versus is kind of a little bit harder to explain because I mean you're going against humans, so it's like you always have to try to switch the way you play. Nashers online, the shotguns, it's kind of the way to go when it comes to that, and the power-up weapons, you always have to try to rush to get to the power-up weapons, and if you can't, Nashers is kind of where it's at, because right now I feel like it's a little OP, it's a little overpowered, but it's always been like that for Gears of War series. That's all I have for you guys today. This is Grim Reaper 13, excuse me, from Grim Gaming. Make sure you check me out on YouTube, follow and subscribe. If you want to check out my live streams, check me out on Twitch at Grim_Reaper_13. We will continue playing campaign mode with my boy Flex G7 from G7 Games. Check him out also on YouTube, and make sure you guys come back around. As always, peace.